I modded my rowing machine to row down the entire river in Red Dead Redemption 2. We're gonna go down our first major waterfall, and if we don't survive, it's okay. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go! Ah! Oh! 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 Let's go! We survived! So, the way this works, I'm on my rowing machine right now, as you can see, and I have taped my phone case onto the handle, and my phone is using the StepL app right now, which is normally what I use for walking in games, and so any movement when I have my phone in my pocket typically makes me walk forward, but in this case, it's going to make me move forward in the boat. I'm also using the Steam Link app on my phone, and I've bound gyroscope leaning to the left to make my boat go left, and gyroscope leaning to the right make my boat go to the right. So this is what's gonna happen. Alright, let's go. I hope this just works. Alright, moving works. Now tilting. Yes! Yeah! Yes! I'm not touching anything, I promise. I'm so happy about this. So the path, starting from the top here, and down and down and down and down till we're out. So yeah, basically the whole river. Here we go, and we're off. Let's go down the river. The reason I took this path was that it was voted on by my community. I gave them 3 options: the calm and chill river, the windy river through the swamp, or down the rapids. And of course, they picked the rapids. I hate you guys. Okay, alright, okay. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, I already went the wrong way. Back up, back up. No, 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 don't reverse. Don't reverse. Turn, turn. You got this, John. Turn. Full motion, that's right. I was initially planning on using a rowboat, with a rowing machine, but after some testing that just wasn't viable in the rapids. There were way too many sharp turns that I had to take. But hey, if I do this again and you guys have mercy on me, then you'll let me take the calm and slow river and not the windy river through the swamp. Right, guys? We're gonna go down our first major waterfall, and if we don't survive, it's okay. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go! Ah! Oh! Oh! Let's go! We survived! That was incredible! I've tested this out several times, and that's the only time I've ever made it over that waterfall. Full disclosure, I'm using the Rampage Trainer mod, and it was basically necessary to make myself and the boat invincible, turn off ragdolling, and make it so I don't drown and the boat doesn't sink. But it didn't always work. Okay, next waterfall. There's no way we're making this one. This one's a huge waterfall. Alright, let's go, chat. Let's go! Oh! Wait. Just close your eyes for a second. Whoa, how'd that happen? That's crazy. You guys saw nothing. That was wild. Did you guys see that? That was insane. Once the rapids had kind of chilled out just a little bit, I was starting to realize how difficult this was going to be once I was completely off of the rapids. The thing is, I had only bound the movement of the rowing machine to W, which is the default movement speed of the boat, not Shift, the sprint button, to move faster. Even with the rowing machine on the lowest resistance setting, which is what I had it at, I was starting to feel the burn. Just a little bit at least. Okay, wait, I gotta back up. Backing up is the only thing that doesn't require motion controls. Okay. Oh, and I'll also mention that, as I usually do with these challenges, I turned off the AI detection of myself from people and from animals. That way they don't, bother me. As much as I love the realism of this game, I didn't want to be mauled by a bear while I was just trying to row down the river. Paddle down the river. And despite the fact that going down the rapids meant that I didn't have to paddle as much, it was super annoying the amount of times that I would get stuck on a rock and have to back up. Thanks, guys. Thanks for picking the most frustrating path. You guys are the best. You knew exactly what you were doing, didn't you? Okay, come on. Okay, reverse. Reverse. Turn. Okay, and turn this way. As much fun as it is to implement full motion controls, the most bittersweet and annoying thing that I have to deal with is gyroscopic orientation. Like, yeah, it's super cool that I can use my motion to like turn side to side, but the longer that I kept using this control scheme, the more that the gyroscope was getting confused and I would start turning when I was holding my hands like perfectly level. To be fair, this phone is nearly 10 years old, so I'm honestly surprised that it has held out as long as it has, but it was still kind of frustrating. And while I am still taking my sweet time going down this river, let me know what other challenges you'd like to see me try. At this point, I have a rowing machine, a treadmill, an elliptical, and most recently, as you can maybe see behind me, a ladder climber. Climbing up to the peak in Peak, maybe? Oh yeah, and be sure to like and subscribe if you like stuff like this. YouTube likes it when I ask, and I like it when you do it. Why do I keep turning? I keep turning the wrong way. I need to recalibrate. I think I need to recalibrate my controller. Okay, look, when I don't move, I'm like turning to the right. I was officially down the mountain and off of the rapids. Thank goodness. While the first part of this challenge was much more frustrating, this next part of the challenge becomes much more physically exhausting. Not to mention, this is actually the first time that I've ever used a rowing machine for more than a couple of minutes trying one out at a gym. So if you're a regular rowing machine expert, let me know how my form is. I will let you know 100% that, like, yeah, I work out some, but I do not have muscular endurance in my muscles. That's a completely different thing that you train, and so this was completely wearing me out. Oh man, guys. Okay, let's see how far I am. Map check. Guys, I think I'm like nearly halfway there. Look at that. So I started there. Okay, maybe I'm not halfway there. We're right there, and then we gotta go. Oh no, we still gotta go all the way over here. First of all, I should not have done this barefooted. Second of all, I wish this had a softer seat cushion. Also, I hope this doesn't break my back. It probably won't, right guys? It did not take me long for me to realize how incredibly slow the default paddling speed is. So I made a new rule. I could make it so that my rower presses the sprint key as long as my arms still match the speed of my arms in the game. Also, since I am matching my movements in the game, I felt like this made it fair for me so that I can infinitely sprint in the game with infinite stamina. Usually you can only hold down the sprint button for as long as you have stamina, so my character's stamina is my stamina. I hope that's fair. Whatever, this is my challenge and my YouTube channel, and I can do whatever I want. Okay, guys, okay, I hope nobody gets mad at me for doing this. I need to make it so that I can sprint. I've not been using the sprint button at all, but this is so slow, and I'm in so much pain. Activate sprint mode. Okay, wait. We're gonna wait till we're out into the lake. That'll be my rule. When I'm out into the lake, then we can sprint. Dude, I'm sprinting. I'm sprinting. I'm sprinting. So for a minute here, I tried to use the full rowing motion to match my character's speed in the game, and there was just no way that I could do that. Okay, we're just gonna be pulling. We're not gonna be doing the full row. Let's go! Since I had to row so much faster to match my paddling speed, I had to get rid of the lower body portion of the rowing motion, which is the pushing with my legs. So even though I'm making it so that I can go faster in the game, which is technically making it easier for me, it's physically harder for me because I can no longer use my legs to help push the handle to my chest. Professional rowers, forgive me, I know I'm not doing it right, but it's for the challenge, it's for the game, it's for the gamers, okay? This is a gamer exercise, it doesn't have to be perfect. Turn. Oh my goodness, this is exhausting. Okay, so I'm going down this river, and then I gotta stick to pretty much the left side of it, and then that should be good to take me all the way down to the river. Alright, let's get to it. Earlier, I asked what are some other challenges with other equipment that I should try, but like, what are even some games where there's a significant amount of travel on a small boat like this? I can't really think of any, and it doesn't even have to be a rowboat, but it has to require manual movement. Not like a sail or a motor or anything like that. So please throw it down in the comments, give me some suggestions for like boat challenges. I need to make the most of this rowing machine. Why does it feel like the water is pushing me a different direction? This is weird. Am I going upriver? What's going on here? Hold on. The water is just being weird. Okay, I need to go more left. It's like it's pushing me in a weird direction, which doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm just gonna stay close to the water there. I'm so glad I'm fast rowing now. Ah! Hold on. Break. Okay, but seriously, like, what was going on there? So after I got out of the lake and I was continuing down into the lower part of the river, the water started pushing me in a different direction. Was it because there was another river that was meeting up with the part of the river that I was on? I really have no idea. Someone call Annie Austin and ask him if this hydrologically makes sense. Or like an actual hydrologist. Or, I don't know, maybe someone that kayaks a lot that has experienced this. Oh hey, also I had a funny glitch happen, see if you notice it right here. I think I'm nearing the end. I'm in the kind of the last stretch of the river. Did you see that? Let's play it back. The end. I don't know why my hat changed, but I thought that was funny, and I didn't notice it when I was streaming, so... Unplayable, Rockstar. Get it together. It obviously had nothing to do with the mods that I was using. Whoa! Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Turn. Nope, other way. Turn, 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 turn. A little bit more. There you go. Now we're gonna go this way. Oh, I just went... Okay, whatever. Okay, maybe if I go fast over the waterfall, I'll make it. We gotta go over this part of it. Over this part. Come on. Come on. Turn. Okay, let's go. This is the biggest waterfall of the game, I think. Oh! No, no, get back in! Get back in! You made it! You made it! Why did you get out? You made it! He just got scared. You made it, dude! We're gonna call that a win. We're gonna say we made it, okay? Come on, a little more. There you go. There's not more falls, is there? I think that was the only waterfall. That's crazy. It's a little anticlimactic, but he's just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna get out. Oh, we're going now, guys. We're going now. My biceps are gonna be on fire tomorrow, and it's gonna be amazing. It's true. That was the only thing that kept me going, was the promise of immense gains from this absolute peak training for my biceps, lats, traps, and rear delts. Just gotta think about my biceps. Biceps are gonna be so huge tomorrow. They're gonna be massive. It's gonna be so worth it. Rowers have huge biceps. Massive biceps. Massive lats. That's what I'm doing this for. Just think about the gains. Think about the pump. And then the river thing was happening again. It was pushing me away. I feel like I'm going upriver. What is going on? Why is the current going upstream? I don't understand. I'm not going upriver. I apologize for the whining and complaining. I was just so exhausted and I didn't understand what was going on. Maybe I just don't understand how rivers work, but I assumed they always flowed downstream and out into the ocean. I don't know. Whatever. Right? I'm not crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe we're just going to be going upriver. This makes no sense. Why would it be going upriver here? We were going downriver the whole time, and there was no outlet to, like, the ocean or anything, so why did it start going upriver? This is gonna make me have to paddle so many more times. I literally just went down a waterfall, and now I'm going upriver? This makes no sense. Why would they do this to me? And now, the final stretch. And finally, after 2 hours of rowing, I made it to the end. This is my favorite part of the river in this game. Let's do a countdown. 15, 14, 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! We've done it! Let's go! Oh, right there. It hurts so bad. GG, GG, GG. Thank you for the GGs.